Alright, dreamers, let's get it. The next movie coming down the pipe is going to be Pokemon Detective Pikachu. This review is late. I'm sorry. I told y'all a couple of videos ago on the John Wick review. It's late. I'm sorry. So, take it as a review. Take it as my take of the movie if you've already seen it. I'm going to preface this video by saying I enjoyed it. Something kept me from loving it. I don't know what it is, and that's probably why I held out on this review, because I feel as though I really liked the movie, but something held me back from loving the movie, especially given the fact that I grew up with Pokemon. Like, Pokemon was in my heyday. Like, it was introduced in my youth to where it was a very large part of me growing up, from collecting the cards, the Game Boy games, just everything, the animated movies that were coming out in theaters, the clothing, the merchandise, everything around Pokemon was my life growing up. So I was definitely intrigued by this movie when it came out, and me and the family went to go see it, and I walked out really enjoying it, but it was just something. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know what it is. Maybe during me talking this now and reflecting back on it, it may come to me, but I'm not certain as to what it was. But overall, so let's go over the synopsis of the movie. The movie is about a boy named Tim. Tim, he's never left his hometown, you know what I'm saying? He works a pretty much dead-end job. He's just comfortable being where he's at in his life, even though everybody else he's surrounded with is going on to greener pastures. One day he receives news that something has happened to his dad, who is a police detective. And he basically, when he goes to respond to the news of his dad and what has happened, and he finds out that it's probably more to this story that meets the eye. And he ends up getting partnered up with his dad's partner Pokemon, Pikachu, to help solve the case. Hence the name Detective Pikachu. Because in this movie, humans and Pokemon live in cohesiveness. You know what I'm saying? So police officers have a Pokemon sidekick or a partner. And the Pikachu was Tim's dad's partner before Tim's dad was basically kidnapped. So now we have to figure out what's going on. So you're on this quest with Tim and Pikachu to find out what has happened to his father. And nobody can understand Pikachu talking but Tim himself. I'm gonna tackle the world building. The world building of this movie is great, man. If you're trying to count how many Pokemon you're gonna see in this movie, don't, because you're gonna lose count. It's so many Pokemon in this movie. So many are beautifully translated to live action. It's just amazing that, like, they got it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got it right. Pikachu, the detail of him, like, we look at Pikachu in the animated cartoon and you just see this yellow little mouse, you know what I'm saying? Yellow, brown stripes on his back. Well, pretty much, black stripes on his back and the yellow tail with the black. But your brain doesn't recognize that that's fur you're looking at. So to see this Pikachu with lifelike hair, he's walking around, he's talking, but he still has the Pika Pika voice that everybody else can hear. So it's still that nod back to Pokemon. You get to see Charizard and all of his fearsome realism and a couple of scenes throughout the movie. Like, the world building, which is done fantastic. Seeing just how they intertwine Pokemon into everyday life and just seeing it works seamlessly without any kind of hiccup or seeming force. That was done very well. That was definitely one of the biggest positives, on top of the special effects of this movie. The chemistry between Tim and Pikachu, played by the great Ryan Reynolds, was amazing. It was pretty fantastic. They had some excellent banter back and forth between just them two, and those two work very great together. And I'm very curious and anxious to see this franchise go forward, so they can build on the world building. You can expound on that relationship between Pikachu and Tim and things like that. Um, like some of the reviews I've saw before, they say that there's a twist in this movie that many people saw coming way down the pipe. I pride myself on being able to see twists coming and things like that. It went over my head. I got the reveal or the twist when it happened. Janae, she's after the movie, she said she saw it coming down the pipe. I didn't. If you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I mean, I just asked. I'll probably shoot you a message in the inbox because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who do want to see it. But it was a nice twist. I actually liked it. I actually enjoyed it. It fit. You know what? It made sense and it fit, and it was a real cool little twist. The movie definitely left the door open for if they wanted to turn this into a franchise and branch out and possibly explore other solo Pokemon movies. You know what I'm saying? You never know. A very interesting concept. It's so far-fetched. Y'all don't take this with no kind of grain of salt. I just saw this cool little what-if scenario. And it was like, what if with Detective Pikachu and this Sonic movie coming out, what if they're finna build like a Super Smash Brothers cinematic universe? Oh my God, that would be lit. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like that would be cool as hell. But again, that's a grain of salt. That was just a what if scenario. Don't even run with that. So but overall, Detective Pikachu, I'm gonna have to give that movie. I give that one like a 3.4 out of 5. Because again, I told you early in the video, I said hopefully me talking about it, I can figure out what it was I didn't, that keeps me from loving it. But I don't know. It may take a couple of viewings of it, but something about it just leaves a very almost kind of unsatisfied taste in my mouth. Like, you know when you're very hungry and you eat something and you're full, but you're like, I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it solved the problem of being hungry and starving, but you have a very unsatisfied, unsatiated feeling because it's not essentially what you wanted to complete that problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're dehydrated and you can't get to a bottle of water, so you chug a can of Coke. Yeah, you're not imminently thirsty no more, but you know that did not really satisfy you. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Something was kind of off about it. But overall, it's a very enjoyable movie. It's definitely a family-friendly movie. So if you want to take the kids, you can definitely take the kids, and it's fun for all ages. There are jokes that's meant for kids to laugh at, and there are jokes in it that's going to go smooth over their heads, and the parents are going to be like, yo, did they really just go there with that? But it's so high, and it's woven in so cleverly into the script and dialogue. The joke is, the parents are only going to get the joke. Like, the kids aren't going to, Mommy, can you tell me what this? You know, you're fine. It's a family-friendly movie. Yeah, so definitely go check out Detective Pikachu. Let me know what y'all think. If you've seen it already, drop a comment down in the comment section. Also, like, subscribe, and share my videos. I appreciate the support of everybody out there who watch all my videos and leave likes and comments. All of that feedback is greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a cool and blessed day. I'm out, and I see you on the next video.